Good morning, everyone. All right, so today is a super rainy day in Texas. I'm so excited for it. It's been super dry, so I'm super excited for it. But you guys might be able to hear a bit of the rain in the background. So that's what you're hearing if you're hearing the pitter-patter of the rain. All right, so to get started on our craft today, I'm really excited about this one. We'll start by just showing you. All right, so it's a cute little nightlight, some really beautiful siding on it. Okay. Super, super cute. All right, and so I'm going to quickly turn off this light. I was kind of glad for the rain because then there's not as much light coming in, so then we can see it a little bit better. There you guys go. All right, let's get this back on. There we go. All right, so that's what we're making today. All right, that lighting's a little crazy for us. All right, that one will work. All right, so what we're starting off with is this box, and this was just from the dollar store, okay? I'm going to break that hole just to get the plastic off. Okay, and this is going to be super easy, really inexpensive, and really pretty. Especially, we had the power flicker quite a few times last night. I was like, man, it's too bad I didn't have these finished in time to be able to put in the bathroom so the kids didn't get scared if they woke up. All right, there's just a little bit of wood dusting off there, so if you guys have some sandpaper handy, that might help. So we're just going to start by painting that, and so as you can see, it's like a little drawer. So I mean, you could definitely put other things in there. I just thought as a nightlight it'd be super cute. All right, so what we're going to start with is I just have some craft paint, some inexpensive stuff I got for the kids, so I'm just going to use that, just a paintbrush, and we're just going to quickly paint this black before we get started on the other. Once more, this is going to be super easy. Because I'm doing this fast, it's not going to be as neat, but you can totally decide how much of it you want to cover. You can cover the whole drawer if you want, or just the front. Just doing side strokes. I found that doing two coats was enough just to make sure that none of the paint, or that all the paint gets in all the little grooves and stuff, so you don't have like these strange lines in the middle. Sometimes the paint, as it's drying, it seems to shift a little and expose some areas. So we're just going to do one layer on it. And if you do a thick layer, it should be fine. All right, so I'm just painting the very front of it. And that's all I did on the other one too, if you're able to see. And so that just takes a few moments. I'm just using acrylic craft paint, and so that means that it will dry really fast. If you use the oils, then it can take a few days to dry, even up to a week. So just make sure you know which paints you're using, so you give it proper time to dry. And of course, you could paint it any color you want, but I thought that the black looked really good with the edging. All right, so we have that painted. We're just going to set that aside and let that dry. And it probably will be dry by the time we're ready to put it all back together. All right, so then we have just the box, okay? And grab this. Sorry, I had some left over. Here we go. All right, so this is also something I got from the dollar store. It is kind of like a sticker type thing. It's for lining your drawers. Okay, and so they have some that are just super pretty, and I've used it for several other things. And so as soon as I saw these boxes, I was like, they will be so cute with this wrapped around it. And so here, let me show you guys. So really pretty flowers. And so you can plan to, place it. If you really want those flowers on, you can, make sure to design it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the depth of the box. So the open part is on the outside, okay? And luckily this one does have some lines, so I can just do a little bit and then just continue to cut it across. All right, so I'm just gonna do the line there. All right. And my scissors, there we go. I'm just gonna cut it across. You can go ahead and do the full measurements, and measure it that way, times it by 4, and measure it all out. But you guys know me, I like to try and do it quick ways for you, especially on the videos. So it probably won't be the straightest of cuts. And the good thing is always make sure that you do a little bit extra instead of a little too little, so then you can just trim it up. All right, so I just cut out a full line of it just to make it fast and easy. All right, and so it still looks good on the other side, maybe just a little bit extra. All right, so Gonna go ahead, and like I said, it's kind of just like a sticker. All right. So I'm gonna lay it out this way. If you're having trouble seeing, make sure you swipe the comments to the right, and you should be good. All right, so I'm just gonna expose about as much as I need for one side. I'm just gonna line it up as best as I can, especially on the front. Like this is just a little too long, so make sure the extra is out the back because you want that front to be nice and crisp and perfect, right? Okay. All right, got it lined up. And I've had this paper for a little bit, so it's not quite as sticky as it used to be. So so if you're finding that it's not quite as sticky, you can probably add some Mod Podge or something like that at the end to make sure that it's all sealed and good. And we got 3 sides done. Going for number 4. All right, and that will bring this all the way around. Okay, and just putting some pressure on there, make sure it's nice and smooth. I kind of don't mind it, like there's a couple of wrinkles in here, and I'm like, oh, it kind of adds to the rustic charm of it too. So it's up to you how perfect you want to make it. All right, so I'm just gonna cut along that line. Okay, trim it up just a little. There we go. All right, and whichever sides start looking, you know, a little bit more rough, those are the sides that you put on the back or on the bottom or anything like that, okay? So there's plenty of places to hide it if it's not perfect. Okay, so there we go. If you'd like, you can do another square on the back. I did do a square on the back of this one. I'm juggling things all around. And I do have some trimming to do on the back, but for the most part, that line was pretty good. So if you have ones that had the perfect lines all the way across for measuring, that will make it a lot easier. Oh, got a little wood in there. Okay, there we go. All right, so like I said, you can go ahead and just trace it out and stick it on the back. Same kind of thing. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. That's easy enough to do, right? All right, so I'm just gonna line it up. Got my pen here. Doesn't want to write on here. There we go. All right, trace it and cut it out. And remember, it's just a sticker, so it's super, super easy. All right, set it aside, and we can go ahead and stick this on the back. And like I said, it's always better to have a little bit too much and trim it up than having too little and having some of that wood exposed. Now, all right, just lining her up. All right, and I have a little wood exposed. I didn't do the extra, just a tiny bit though. All right, got the beautiful flowers on the back there. All right, and so there we go. That's as simple as it is. This is really close to being dry. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get some paint on me. This one was a little bit more snug than the other one. Oh, there we go. Turned it in. It was fine. All right, so there we go. Now we can even stack them up. Super cute. And they had different shapes cut out too. They had, I think, a flower and a star. And then we just grabbed some lead candles from the dollar store as well. Just pull out the tab in the bottom. Turn it on. Oh no! This one is dead. Oh well. Oh well. I guess we don't get to see both of them at the same time. That's okay. All right. And there we have it, you guys. Super cute nightlights. You could stack them up and give one to each one of your kids so they can have their own separate one. Nice and safe. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was nice to do some crafting again. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. If you guys are interested in seeing some more videos, I do have a YouTube channel, so you can ask me about that and I can hook you up with the link. You can also just follow me here on Facebook. This is where I mostly do my videos. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, you guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.